Okay, we are now live on YouTube. Okay, hello YouTube. Hello everyone who is watching us from YouTube of TNT. So I'm going to send you right here all the questions. I just need you to answer me if you receive it. Just send me an okay. That's great. Okay, we have 20 people, 3 rooms more. Great. Thank you, Victor. Thank you, Marise. Okay, I'm going to split you in rooms. 2 things. So before, we need a leader in every small room. A leader have a simple job. The leader is the person who is going to read the questions and make everyone feel comfortable in the room. So you're going to read the questions, make the people answer, and everyone feel comfortable. And the second is the most important part of TNT, having fun, please. Having fun, enjoying tonight. We are here to support you. I'll be here until 11, only to help you. If you need it, send a message. I'm here always to help. Okay, I'm going to split you in rooms. One moment. Okay, I sent you the invite, so you just need to answer and enjoy your conversation. Okay, it's us now. Hello, hello everyone. Let's start. Hi Lara, hi Luana, hi Lorena.
Hi, good evening.
Hello.
Welcome for tonight. So I'm Rodrigo. We can start introducing ourselves. I'm going to send you to everyone to introduce themselves. So go on, please, don't be shy. Who want to be the first? Go on. Someone?
Okay, I go.
Okay, thank you, Lara.
My name is Lara. I'm from Governador Valadares, Minas Gerais. I'm 21 years old. I am a medical student, and I'm here in TNT for a few months. And that's it.
Oh, that's great. So go on, Luana, Lorena. Go on.
I can go.
Okay, great. Go on.
My name is Lorena. I'm 21. I'm from Mariana, Minas Gerais. Now I'm studying veterinary medicine. And that's it, I think.
That's great. What about you, Luana? Go on.
So, my name is Luana Kathleen. I'm from Brazil. I'm living in Uberaba, Minas Gerais. I'm married. I don't have a children yet. I'm pedagogist, but I still studying biology. I like study language, and I like eat. I like a lot of things like this. So that's it.
You're muted, Rodrigo.
Sorry. Thank you, Lara. Okay, for tonight we have so about the mental health is the all week on TNT, and ours it's what you do different from everyone. Like I said, people start reading books, adopting pets, become musician. So we're going to discuss here. So what has been in quarantine change your routine? For me, the most different thing was a lot of people came into my house. So my brother, her girlfriend, because they use internet here, so my house is more full of people, different than the other days. I stay alone. It's really difficult for me the part of not going to my job because we interact with other people, see the city, so be here close in home. It's really difficult. But having a lot of people here coming make me better. So what make my mental health better? I believe it's more people talking with TNT too. It's what makes the difference for me. So what about you guys? Go on, don't be shy. Luana, you want to start? Go on, don't be shy.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh, when the quarantine began, I work and the job I loved when I loved the job, and I loved and the people job with me, but uh, I lost the job, and I almost begin depression, and I needed to find something for distract me and help me, and I found TNT in this time because what I years ago I want a learning language, and I try do it when I have to it, and I don't have nothing to do, and I try do it, and I calm, and I keep calm, and I keep calm, and my health health made better, and I found the other job, a temporal job, but it's a job.
Great. Thank you for sharing, Luana. What about you, Lara? What have been different? Go on. Don't be shy.
Well, a lot of things changed in this quarantine. I started to do a lot of things that I don't usually do on my daily routine because um, in quarantine I have more free time. So I try to do things that I didn't have time to do with with classes all day in college. So in the beginning, I started to do meditation and yoga. I I try to do yoga from a YouTube channel, and meditation. I was in a group, and yoga I still do every day, and it was very nice, and it is very nice. I start to play cards in my family at home. I learned how to play buraco. I don't know if you know this game with cards. And we play like all the weekends. And I start read more books on PDF because when I was in college, I I stayed a lot of time in library, but now I have to create habits to learn in PDF. Was different for me. Um, what else? I think it's it.
That's great. Thank you for sharing, Lara. What about you, Lorena? Go on, don't be shy. Please.
For me, it was the same of Lara. I have been taking time to do things I always want to do, how to read, study, and what I always want to study, like English on TNT, was a big opportunity to me. And another things, do physical exercise, research. It is have been a great time for me to improve my and do things that I always want to do. It's not gonna be a bad time, I guess, for me. That's it.
Oh, that's great. Thank you for sharing. I agree because TNT in a lot of things we see small things, but makes a lot of difference. So TNT helped me a lot with my mental health because, like I said, being closing my room the whole day, it's so helped me a lot to change my day, help me be better, make all the difference for me. You want to say something about you, Lara? Go on.
I forgot to say about TNT
Oh,
too.
please.
I start to take a time to practice my English. In the beginning, I search for online courses for free and people to talk. And one day I found TNT. Now I'm addicted, and that's it.
And for me, in the beginning of the year, I said to me that I really wanted to improve my English, but I didn't know how to study English anymore. Seeing grammatic, and I really don't know. And TNT was for me a really big opportunity to that I haven't ever imagined that I will can be a part of this.
Oh, that's great. Your English, it's incredible. It's amazing. Thank you for sharing. So the number two, hello, Serena. Oh,
Hi, I had problems with my
oh,
account
yeah.
yesterday, so can you resend me to the breakout room 4, please?
Okay, don't worry.
Thank you.
Let us send you here. I send you invite. Just accept it and go. Oh, okay. Uh, that's great. Then the second is, did you anything different on this quarantine? Uh, for me, I start, for example, last week to walking. I was very sedentary since March, man. So it's a little beginning, not miles, a little, but it's make a change. So for me, a lot of things different in my routine. But the last I made was start walking, but it's a little walking, not that great walking, but it's a start. What about you guys? What you made different? Go on. Luana, you
Oh,
wanna go? Go on, please.
Uh, I start learning language and I start I start making yoga and meditation with CNT. Is the bigger difference, the bigger thing difference I do.
Yeah, meditation yoga help us a lot. I totally agree with you. Great. Thank you for sharing. What about you, Lara? What you made different on your quarantine? Go on.
like I said, and Luana said, I start to do yoga and um, practice my English, play cards with my family, and see online classes. Like every day, I had a class to see, and that's it.
That's great. Thank you, Lara. And what about you, Lorena? Go on.
Yeah, for me it's the same. Like I said, I start to do research, study more the things that I wanna I always wanted to study, exercise, reading books, etc. I think that's it.
Oh, that's great. Awesome. The number three, the question is, what change have impacted most on you on quarantine? What thing, for example, in your job or in your personal life? For me, in my job, was the contact with people. So I train people face to face. So change for Zoom was very crazy. People looking at you like, dude, what are you saying? Why are you there? What are you doing? Man, calm down. Breathe, calm down. So it's really difficult in the beginning. So for me, it was a lot of changes, a lot of adaptation. I believe everyone, let's say Português foi uma loucura para todo mundo. So it's a little different for every single one. So for me, was this transition from internet and personal contact. And what about you? What was the most difficult for you? For me, was internet, Zoom, and other stuff. And you guys, go on.
For me, uh, as I said, I lost my job. Oh my gosh, I loved this job, and I lost. Is it was more impact for me, and but I discovered a lot of things before this. So is this impact?
I was muted, sorry. That's great. Thank you for sharing, Luana. What about you, Lorena? What was the great changing for you? Go on.
For me, stop the routine made me think many things about myself that I had never stopped to think, like fear that I have to a lot of things in my life, and I have to handle with this on this quarantine. I decided uh, to make my decisions and go when I with fear and not to stop in front of them. I think quarantine was something like a professional uh, session of therapy. I think for me was really important to me to uh, see what's going on with me, what I was feeling about something, a lot of things in my life, and to handle with this.
Okay, thank you for sharing, Lorena. Thank you. And what about you, Lara? What was so much different for you? Go on.
I think start the online classes because it was totally different. We're not used to just uh, stay in front of computer, talk with the teacher. And it was very hard because we was used usually acostumados, I don't know, used to uh, uh, practical classes and everything like this, and now all those things change. So we have to deal with this in a different way, and adapt. Another thing was TNT because now I feel more confident about my English because in the beginning of this quarantine I didn't know how to say, like I did say something but not like this. And now I think I am more uh, confident, not just English but myself because I had a time to think more about myself too, and that's it.
Great, awesome. Thank you for sharing, Lara. Okay. The number four, it's thinking about the mental health, how it was in the beginning of the quarantine. The objective here is was the sensation you have when begins the quarantine. In March, for me, was very crazy. So we do not knew what's going to happen in the next day. Imagine the next month or more time. So for me, it was very scary in the beginning because was a changing job in family, in everything to us. So for me, it was kind of scary in the beginning. That was the sensation, the feeling I have in the beginning. What about you? How was the beginning? Someone?
I think in the first week, maybe the first days, I thought there was just 1 month or 2 months of quarantine. So I was think about it, but then the time was passing. Oh my God, it, it, how long this was gonna take? And then I feel a lot of scared too because of the news. A lot of people dying, and we didn't know what to do. In my city, we stay closed for not so long, and people starting getting sicker, and I was afraid, and especially because of my grandma. But now it's more okay. Okay.
Oh, that's great. Thank you for sharing, Lara. What about you, Lorena? What do you think about that? Go on.
In the beginning, I didn't believe it would be so long time that we are in this moment. If I had imagined that we would stay at home for a year, I really would freak out. Oh my God, I will stay crazy. But in the beginning, I stayed a little scared. But as it was gradually, how spokes for me, it was more easier, not something like think it's for a year. But for me now it's okay. I think we don't know when the things we're back to normal again, but now I'm more okay than I was before.
That's great. Thank you, Lorena. What about you, Luana? What do you think about that?
When the quarantine began, I was afraid, but I tried to be a person positive, and the thing the thing was I don't know how can I say happening. The thing was happening, and I try and I try to be positive because if I don't do this, I was be crazy and we cry all the time. So I try to distract me and not thinking a lot about this. But now I more more calm and wait this out over.
That's great. Thank you for sharing, Luana. The number five question, it's we comparing the beginning with our day now. So now comparing how was for you in the very beginning and right now. If I look behind, if I look at today in seeing March, for example, it's a totally different feeling we have right now because we are used to with this quarantine, with going to the market using mask and other stuff. So I believe comparing me to the person scaring from Mars, I believe I have a better changing, very good changing. So for me, I'm very well right now. I'm because like I said, I have a lot of people to talking with you, with other people on TNT, with my family and friends. So make a lot of changing in but 6 months can changing a lot. Yeah, changing everything. So for me was changing. And for you, I want to know you. It's not a monologue, please. Talking. Go on. Don't stay with me here. Go on, guys, please.
I have the same feelings about you. In the beginning, stay scared, but now I'm enjoying how I'm handle with the situation, doing everything that I want to do, and I didn't have the time for do. And now I see the life with another look and with another vision. And I know after this time, after this quarantine, I will be another person, I guess.
Sorry, was muted. Yeah, great. Awesome. I totally agree with you, Lorena. What about you, Lara? Go on, please.
Yeah, me too. I think the same way. I feel very happy that I didn't freak out during this quarantine. And I I knew how to deal with this with myself. Sometimes I know that I push myself too hard because to be productive all during all the days and to always studying and things like this. So yeah, I know that was hard because we are uh, not productive during all the days. We need to rest sometimes and take a deep breath. And
It's okay to do nothing on a day.
yes,
Just
yes,
sleep and relax.
yes, that's right. Uh, so I feel happy, and seeing all the way that I passed during this quarantine, and I think I would be a different person too.
I think, like Lara said, we compare a lot with each other. On Instagram, we see the people doing a lot of things in every day, and we thought, oh my God, I'm doing nothing for me. And it's not real what is appearing on Instagram. So we have to go with our lives like we want to do. I don't want to, I can't do anything on this day. Okay, I just relax and chill out and whatever.
Yes,
It's
exactly.
nice.
I think I already said about it in other scientific because I was seeing all this congress and conference that are happening now online, and I was, oh my God, I have to do all this stuff. I have to organize to do everything that I can because I never
Take
will have.
certificates to my curriculum.
Yes, yes, I need to prove my curriculum because I will never have this time again. But sometimes I was so exhausted, I just I can't. So yes, sometimes it's good to be do nothing, just relax.
Yes, you are muted.
It's happening
It's a game, guys, to
in my job.
adivinhar.
Faça um discurso inteiro e veja que eu estou no mudo. Okay, Luana, please go on. Sorry.
I feel the same as Lara because not now, because not in few weeks has I had to work a lot, and I don't have a time for do nothing but I enjoy do nothing sometimes. And when I see uh, some posters in Instagram, I have the same feeling with you, Lara. Oh my gosh, I need to do this. I need to do um, more things, and I'm here. I'm I'm been trying. I'm going to try. I'm going to rise in my life. Why and I why and I punish me all the day or all few the days and 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 I stop and I breathe and I say for me, you don't you don't is the person. You don't is you is you. You need to do, you can do, and you need to for now, not the other person, because you is important for you. And I feel a little bit better about this, but my mental health is man is a little unstable. In this time is good, is great. In this time, oh my gosh, why I do wrong? Why I need to do? Why? I'm crazy about this, and I try keep calm and breathe in this day.
Oh, that's great. Thank you for sharing, Luana. That's great. The number six, it's about the mental health in self. So, did you think about our mental health become such important topic? I believe mental health become so much uh, before the quarantine. uh, I was one of them who doesn't taking care of my mental health so good. So when beginning quarantine, we start to think what I can do for better my mental health. I have a little space. I need to do something better. So I believe after quarantine, it was we think about mental health was before March, in my opinion. But what about you? What do you think about that? Go on. Lorena, you wanna go?
I think it's always important to think about our mental health because every day we deal with ourselves that we are the most important people for us. You, me, we have to take care of ourselves and stop a time and look for ourselves and take care of ourselves. It's very difficult in the middle of the routine. I think quarantine came for we thought a little bit about ourselves and we don't have anything to do. You have to stay at home and just think about you. So I think was a really good time to think and what we have to do to uh, levar for our now our day a day. I don't know how can I say that, but that's it.
Mute. That's great. Awesome. Thank you, Lorena. Luana, please go. What do you think about that? Oh my glasses. So,
Yes, uh, when quarantine began, the people uh, has give a more time for think about yourself, and the people need the stop your life. And I guess when the people give you this time, the people um, the people think why about your life, because before quarantine, this life is so so fast, so fast, and the people don't have a time for take take a breath, take uh, a time. I think, just look yourself. When this happening, when this need help happening, the the people what the people be a little crazy about this, because don't know he don't know what he he can do and what do with this.
What about you, Lauren? What do you think about that? Yeah.
I think, like you said, guys, I think it's every day is important to talk about mental health and think about it. But especially in this quarantine, I think it's even more important because I saw there is a lot of levels of suicide, now in this period. I think it's because the isolation and there is a lot of people losing their jobs and things like this, and how this affects our mental health. And so, even with the isolation, we need to still keep in touch with others in the social medias, because it's so important to maintain contact, even visual, and to talk about it. So I think it's it.
You said a great thing is, and I'm going to, because we have more 3 minutes before everyone come back, the number 9 about everyone here in this room, what do you think they can do to be better on mental health? So what you was saying about search on social media and see other things to find good things to mental health, it's amazing. You want to say something more, Lara? It's great what you're saying. Please, what do you think
Yeah,
about?
uh, I think that in this quarantine, too, there is a lot of people are scared, because of the news and the fake news and everything. A lot of numbers of death because of the virus. So sometimes it is important to disconnect of this a lot of news and things like this, and focus on ourselves. Meditation, yoga is the best way that I know for this, and feel like to work out in home is a good um, tool, ferramenta. It's a good thing to do also, and read, see a movie, Netflix. All those things I think can help.
Amazing. I agree with you totally. What about you, Lorena? What do you think about that? Go on. We have 1 minute.
Oh my God, pressure, so much pressure. I think it's individual for each one. But for someone, it can be relaxing. For someone, can be produced. But the most important is to know yourself. But as I was talking with Lara, we should stop to compare ourselves to people and do what we want to do, and to know ourselves, yourself. You have to see what is passing with you, with your feelings, and with your thoughts, I think.
That's great. Thank you for sharing, Lara. What about you, Luana? We have 48 seconds. Oh, Luana?
Eu esqueci de te ligar.
I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm in calm. In calm.
Oh, okay. So it's for me was the best things look at social media, searching things to find about mental health, talking with my family. I believe that's what helped me a lot in this moment because it's a lot of changing. If we not search it, we're not searching a help to each other, it's really difficult. So for me, what makes different, it's seeing that, searching, talking with people. That's it. Oh, hello guys, everyone back. Welcome back. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
That's
Hello.
great to have you back here in the morning.
Hello, Rodrigo.
Hi, Bruno Fernandes. I want to hear it's something, it's new. There's someone new here tonight. Someone? No? Okay. Great. I'm going to ask him first, Yuri. Yuri C. Please, how was in your room? How was the...
Hi, Rodrigo.
Hello.
Was very fun. Was very important topic to discuss about this. And in my room was at me, Vitor, and Yasmin Oliveira, and was a nice conversation. We divide a lot of situations that we have in this that we had in this quarantine. So thank you for this topic. It was very important for me, and I guess that for all here.
Thank you. You always bring a lot of good things for us, Yuri. Thank you for helping, for sharing with everyone. Thank you. What about you, JUTX? Hello.
Hey, Rodrigo. In our group, we talk a lot about the working from home versus working from the office, and we will answer until the 30 question. We didn't have the chance to answer all the other questions, but it was amazing. We talk a lot about our routines. It was really nice.
That's great. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing with us, Ju. That's amazing. Thais, are you there?
Yes.
Oh, that's great. How was for you this subject about mental health in your room? How do you feel? How was for you? Go on, please.
Mhm. Okay, it was nice. I think that is an important moment, yes, to talk about it because we are living different moments. Yes, I think that nobody expected this. So it's new for everybody, and it's important to share and to know different points of views, and that's it.
That's awesome. What about you, Marise? How was for you? Go on, please. Our host, Marise, go on, please.
Oh my. It was amazing. I was in the same room that Ju, Gustavo, Ana Beatriz, Arthur, Bruno, and we talk a lot of things about our routine. I told them that I used to work at home for about 2 years, so my routine didn't change so much, just a little things that hang out with friends or a physical routine to like go to the gym, something like that. But I usually work at home, and it was okay for me. But Gustavo and Arthur, they work in a company, and Arthur had to go to the officer. The officer, he come back to go to the officer, and we talked to him about to use the mask and wash the hands, something like that. To be careful. So was that? It was amazing. Thank you, Rodrigo.
That's great. Thank you, Marise. Before we finish the last one, someone always bring good suggestions, always good opinions to us. Please sharing with us. Ana Beatriz Alvim, go on. Don't be shy, please.
Hello.
Hello.
I love this mate. I don't know what I need to say because I'm very shy when I have most people's, but I really like this TNT and changed my life, changed my English, improved totally. I really so grateful and the topics is the better. Thank you.
That's great. Thank you, Anna, for participating and sharing. Always great, your suggestions and everything. Thank you for sharing. So before I finish, guys, I want to say for me, it's for mental health, TNT makes everything be good for me in my week. Change talking with you and other people in other TNTs make a lot of difference for me. So this is one of the things who make my mental health good. That's great for me. For before I finish, I want to say thank you for you for coming here with me until 11. It was great have all of you guys. We have a feedback or feedback we have here. It's really important. Your opinion, it's everything to us, everything to me, to TNT, to all the hosts. So thank you for participation. And I will send you the spoiler right now for next TNT, for next quarta-feira. Let me share in here before we finish. So our next TNT will be who would you take to a desert island? Quem você levaria para uma ilha deserta? So it's very different. We will bring here things you like, books, series, people, a lot of things to share, make a different TNT. We hope you enjoy next Wednesday. I'll be here. And if you want to make your schedule, please go into TNT and talk. Thank you, everyone. Nice week for you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Good
you,
night.
Thank
you guys.
you.
Thank you for
Goodbye,
having
guys.
me.
Bye.
Thank
Wash your
Wash your
hands.
hands.
Take a shower. Put your
Thank
mask.
you.
Thank you.
Stay
Bye.
home.